Aquarium lights, aquarium lights, aquarium lights. Can you guess what we're going to be talking about today? Well, I mean, you're watching this video already, so of course you already know. So, today we're going to be talking about how long I should keep my aquarium lights on for. I get this question daily. Kid you not, I get it daily, which I don't mind. Because the whole point of my store, yes, I am a retail store. Yes, I buy, sell fish, reptiles, everything. But the main purpose of my store is education. Also the main point for these videos, both on this channel and my Blue Dog Reptile channel, is education. So, I don't mind. So, let's get into it. The main question, how long should I keep my aquarium lights on for? How long is too long, and can they stay on all the time? Yeah, let's take them one by one. So, first off, let's already assume that your aquarium has been cycled, that you're at that phase and you're getting ready to start introducing plants. Now, it's recommended that newly planted aquariums, so I would say something that is 6 months or younger, I would say probably 2 to 6 months old, 6 to 8 hours is all I would recommend for a newly planted aquarium. The main reason behind that is plants need time to adjust to their new environment. It's a brand new light, brand new aquarium. It doesn't have the nutrients for the plants, or maybe it does. Who knows how you have it set up. There's a lot that goes into it. Now, once your plants start to grow or take off, so let's say, let's talk about jungle bow, because everybody knows jungle bow grows like a weed. Let's say you put in this little spike here of this plant, and you're going 6 to 8 hours. Now, you notice over the next month that it starts growing up. It starts sending out runners. That's an indication that your plant is happy, healthy. So you can slowly start to adjust your lights to where they're running 8 to 12 hours. And that I would do that probably over the course of a couple of months. That way it's not all at once and you don't burn your plants with too much intensity, because if they're used to a tank that's dark most of the time and then all of a sudden it's bright all the time, you can burn your plants and you can stress out your fish as well. Now, one of the things people don't think about is that fish need rest. They need darkness. You can't have the aquarium lights on all the time, or I wouldn't have. Yes, your plants will probably thrive galore off of it, but you will stress your fish out to the point normally to be fatal. So they do need darkness. One of the other things is, let's get on to the next one of, can my lights be on all the time? No. We just kind of covered that with your plants need rest. Now, there are some setups like, take for example this one here. It is so dense that it's somewhat dark down low. Now, if I were to open that up, what happens is the fish go running because they're not used to the light coming down. Whereas, oh man, I gotta find a tank. This one is a little bit brighter, but it does have some growth on the top. We do keep coverage for them so they're not getting the full direct. Here we go. This tank just got the top cleaned off of it. So you see how bright this tank is compared to this? We do this in waves, so we don't fully remove all the top coverage. We remove half of it, and then when we do maintenance this weekend, we'll remove another chunk of it. That way the fish still have some, they can slowly adjust to the brighter tank. Because if you take these two tanks side by side, you see how bright that one is versus how dark that one is. The only difference is that that one has a little bit fuller coverage on the top. Now, a good rule of thumb to go by when dealing with aquariums is the 1-8-1 rule. Most of your high-tech lights like this fluval here are going to be pre-programmed, and so they're going to do it on their own, or you can adjust it or set it how you want. Now, what do I mean when I'm talking about the 1-8 rule or 1-8-1 rule? 1-8-1 means 1 hour of ramp up of the lights. So let's go over to a tank that actually has this program. So this is that same fluval light. This is just a bigger version. In the morning at 7 a.m. or I'm sorry, 8 a.m. you'll just see blue over this light. Then from 8 to 9, the lights will slowly start getting brighter and brighter and brighter until they're at their full intensity. Now, once they're at the full intensity, then they will run for 8 hours on the full intensity. After those 8 hours of intensity, then we have the extra one, which means 1 hour of ramp down. So let's say that I have the lights shut off at 7, so then at 6, the lights will slowly start darkening until they get to 7 p.m. and then they'll fully shut off. So, yeah, that is that. It's as simple as that. Now, you may ask, James, what happens if I just have a timer? They're direct on, they're direct off. That's fine. You can actually integrate dimmer switches. Google that on how to adjust that. It's actually kind of cool. Yes, your fish will become accustomed to how a tank is moving. I'm saying what is recommended. The 1-8-1 rule is recommended, but it's not for every keeper, every fish keeper. Every hobbyist does it a different way. All these tanks here, at 10 a.m., they're on. Now, the fish typically get spooked right when the lights come on. They'll go and hide. But, as you can see, they all come out, they do their thing, and then in the evening, the lights go off, and they're sleeping. So, they will get to kind of accustomed, kind of like when you come home and your dog or cat knows that you just walked through the door and you're tired and you're like, I just want to take a nap, and your dog or cat's like, give me attention. I want attention right now. Trust me, I got 3 dogs and 2 cats at home that crave attention. And you're just like, no, I don't want to do that. But, so, do what comes natural to you. But, like I said, 10 hours is the recommended. We used to, when we first opened, we were running, I think we were doing 12-hour days. And we noticed one of the other side effects to it is when lights are on for that long, you're getting a ton of algae all over the tank. What we did was we reduced it to 8 hours for about a month. And some of the tanks we actually had to do blackouts on just because the algae got so bad. And if you don't know what a blackout is, let me know down in the comments and we can do a video on blackouts. But we did a blackout on a couple of them, actually a couple of different times. And we found our sweet spot was about 10 hours. So everybody has their own methods, their own styles, but it just depends on what works for you. But like I said, try the 1-8-1 rule, see if it works for you, and let me know down in the comments what you guys use. As always, guys, Stay safe, stay happy. Love you all fishies. These guys are looking so much better. And if you guys have any videos you guys want to see, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe while you're down there, and we will see you next week.